Hello traders, welcome to another exciting video on Trading Kernel. In this video, we're going to be looking at the in-depth financial analysis of the Shreya spot trading bot for Binance. Alright, so there are so many ways to make money from cryptocurrencies, guys. You could mine cryptocurrencies, you could stake cryptocurrencies, but one of the most efficient ways to actually make money from cryptocurrencies is spot trading. For those of you who don't know what spot trading is actually like an exchange where people buy cryptocurrencies, in this case BTC with USDT, in anticipation that the price of BTC is going to rise, okay? And in turn, when it does, they actually sell the BTC and make profits from that. Alright, so Shreya spot trading bot is actually a fully automated bot that does that, okay? It trades on BTCUSD on the time frame 1 hour, alright, and in turn it has returned about 237 times the initial investment since 2017 when the BTCUSDT was listed on the Binance spot trading platform. Alright, so this installation is super easy, guys, and we can actually see the historical trades here since 2022, and we are going to go into this in a moment. Okay, so as I said earlier, it uses a set of advanced calculations to buy BTC with USDT at an estimated low price and in turn sell BTC into USDT at a high price. Alright, so let's look at a demo chart here of the Shreya bot against the buy and hold strategy. So this right now is a demo charts of demo time frames of BTC going from $10,000 to $100,000. Alright, so you can see a demo chart here of how the graph actually went. All right, this is just a demo chart. All right, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's the real one. Okay, so we're just using a demo chart to show you guys an example. All right, so for an initial capital of 10,000 USDT, which we started with on both strategies, we started with an initial capital of the buy and hold where we actually bought one BTC when it was at $10,000. All right, so we bought one BTC, and then somewhere around $20,000 we still had one BTC and we had made 100% profit, all right, which was really awesome. And then at $90,000 we actually had 90,000 USDT worth of BTC, all right, in our wallet, and that was around this point. Okay, so we had $90,000, and then the price of BTC actually fell back down to $20,000 and also $10,000. Now you should note that in all this while we had just one BTC. All right, our BTC didn't grow, we just had one BTC in our wallet. So you can see here that we had $20,000 worth of BTC and we still had one BTC. All right, and when the BTC went down to 10,000, we now had $10,000 worth of BTC, which was still one BTC. All right, and then the price of BTC now went up back to $100,000, and then we had $100,000 worth of BTC. All right, so you can see here at BTC at 90,000, we had $90,000 worth of BTC. All right, so let's look at the Shreya bot strategy. Our initial capital was at $10,000, and then we put 10,000 USDT, all right, into our Binance account and allow the Shreya bot to actually buy BTC when it feels or when it anticipates that the price of BTC is actually going to go up. Okay, and this was around $20,000. All right, so you can see here that the Shreya bot actually bought BTC at $20,000 and it bought 0.5 BTC. Okay, so against the one BTC that we had here. All right, so at $90,000 around times 6, Shreya bot actually sold all the BTC into USDT. All right, so the price of BTC then was at 90,000 USDT, so in turn it got about 45,000 USDT. All right, so when BTC fell back down to $20,000, now I want you guys to understand that it actually sold all the BTC. Okay, it converted all the BTC into USDT. All right, so it held 45,000 USDT. So when BTC was at $20,000, it actually bought BTC. So in this case, it now has 2.25 BTC somewhere around here. Okay, in comparison to the one BTC that we still had here. All right, so now when BTC goes back to $90,000, we now have 202,500 USDT. Okay, which the Shreya bot actually converted back to USDT in anticipation that the price of BTC is going to go back down. All right, in comparison to the 90 USDT that we had here. All right, so I want you guys to see this in both cases. All right, when the price of BTC actually goes down, Shreya bot makes more BTC. All right, so you can see here we now had 2.25 BTC here in comparison to the 1 BTC that we had here. Okay, and now when the BTC price goes up, we actually convert and then we have more USDT in comparison to the buy and hold where we have 90,000 USDT. Okay, so that's how this plays out. Okay, if the graph continues sideways, you're actually just going to be static. Okay, and you're going to have just 1 BTC in your wallet, while the amount of BTC in Shreya bot strategy actually increases. Right, so that's how Shreya bot works. All right, you can see here the historical trades in 2022. This is actually the real trade. You can see that it sold around 39,000. Okay, so you can see the sell trades are red and the buy trades are green. Okay, so it takes profits when the price of BTC actually goes up. Okay, and the chart takes profit when the price of BTC goes down. Right, so you can see the charts here. Okay, these are actually the real charts. Right, so it takes around roughly around 5 trades per month. Okay, so 5 trades per month, and also in some months it actually doesn't trade. So you can see for June it didn't take any trade, for May it didn't take any trade as well. Okay, so you can see here it actually sold BTC around 40,000 in April, okay, and continued down to 25,000, okay, around July, where it bought BTC back at 25,000. Right, so you can see how the charts are. You can actually check this out personally, and you can see in July it just took 3 trades. Okay, 3 trades in July. So some people are actually concerned that the bot takes few trades, right? And this is actually one of the things you have to put into consideration when building a spot trading bot. All right, the fee rate. Now let me just show you guys something. When you go to Binance and you check your trading fees for spot trading, okay, so if you look at a regular user here, you can see that we pay a 0.1% commission when going into a trade. All right, so if you look at that on a static level, it takes just 1,000 trades to actually blow your account. All right, that's why we actually put few trades into consideration when making this bot. Okay, so it actually takes very few trades in a month. Okay, so if it doesn't take a trade for a few weeks, you don't have to bother about that. Okay, you just have to ensure that the Shreya bot is actually always running. Okay, so if you look at our financial analysis data here, this was actually how we plotted the graph. Right, so I'm just gonna reload everything here. This is my Jupyter notebook, and this is actually the files for the developers. All right, it's actually the files for the developers where everything runs. So we basically imported historical data from Binance. We created, let me just go up here and show you guys. Right, so we imported this data and we added the Bollinger Bands, and we also added the moving average as well. Okay, so you can see our trading conditions here. You can see our trading conditions here, our buy condition, our sell condition, and you can see that we entered that into the chart. All right, so we can see we added our trades, and we also added trading cost as well. So you can see the trading cost here. I'm just going to go up to show you guys that. All right, we added our trading cost. Let me just look for the trading cost where we added the trading cost. All right, so you can see the trading cost here. Right, the trading cost is about 0.0085. all right, so that's our trading cost. This is actually in returns. Okay, so we multiply that by our trades and added that to our strategy. All right, so you can see our trading cost here, and you can see our returns. All right, so this is basically the buy and hold and the strategy. All right, so the returns made 4.47192, and the strategy returned 229.24. all right, so this means that if you bought $1 worth of BTC when the BTCUSDT was listed on the Binance spot trading platform, you'd have 4.47 worth of USDT now. All right, so if you actually bought $1 worth of BTC around the same time that BTCUSDT was listed, and you allowed the Shreya bot to trade for you, you'd have 229 times 1, which is actually 229 watts of USDT now. All right, so you can see that plot here. You can also find the same plot here. Right, if I cancel this out and I go to the product description, you can also find the plot here. You can find the plot here, and this simply means that when the price of BTC was actually going down, we're accumulating more BTCs. All right, and when the price of BTC is actually going up, we actually now accumulate more USDT. Right, so it's a very simple strategy here. You can see the same strategy here, guys, from 2017 down here. If we look at the cumulative returns from 2019, let's just do that here. Let's look at the cumulative returns. I'm just gonna change this to C strategy. All right. So let's cancel this. Let's copy this out. Okay, so for 2019, you can see the returns here. All right, let's just go from 2017. 2017, you can see when it was listed. This was when it was listed on Binance. We made a little bit of loss. We ended the year at 2.5 times our initial investment. Right, so 2018, you can also see we started at 2.5 and we ended up around 5.0 or 4.5, which was almost 2 times our initial investment. All right, for 19 here, for 2019, you can see we started at 4 and we ended at 8. All right, which was almost still 2 times of our initial investment. And you can see the table here. All right, you can see the table here. You can see the table here. All right, I'm just going to look at this at 2017. For buy and hold strategy, we actually made 3.18 times our initial investment, with comparison to the Shreya bot where we made 2.48. All right, 2018, we lost about almost 80% of our capital, while we made about 80% of our capital with the Shreya bot. So you can see the chart here. The cumulative returns actually return 232. All right, so you can see between then and now, we've made a loss of about 0.10 times. All right, so in our back testing, you can actually back test the data of your chart, and this bot also works on other pairs. Right, so if you're a developer and you want to make it available for other pairs. So if you have any questions, guys, please feel free to reach out, support@tradingkernel.com. I'm more than happy to assist you. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.